Alright, here we are. 24 hours later. First game, and someone's already just blaring shit into their mic. So 24 hours after the update. Was thinking about making this video yesterday, but I didn't want to be like everybody else and just, just first impression everything. I kind of wanted to, have a feel for the whole update and, be able to actually say a fucking reasonable answer to everything, I guess. I'm just gonna jump right in. The first thing that I was most excited about, and I am now most disappointed about, is the whole spawn fixing thing that they promised. They said they were gonna fix problems with spawns. I'm sure you guys have noticed in my videos especially. A lot of times I will be watching people spawn, and I'll just spawn behind an enemy team and stuff, and it did not get fixed really at all. Now when I say really at all, I mean it did get fixed in one instance, and that is on Bog, one of the flags in Domination, if you were spawning at, I think it's A. I want to say it's A, one behind the big wall where the old COD 4 spawn trap used to be. If you're spawning back there and the enemy's pushed up to B, like even if they just got on B to cap the flag, you would spawn behind them in their spawn. And in the 4 or 5 hours or so that I've played on this patch so far, that is the only difference to spawns that I have noticed. There are a lot of places on this game where you will spawn next to enemies, and enemies will spawn next to you. There's some spawns on Vacant, for instance, where you'll spawn outside, and they will spawn around the corner from you in Ground War, and it should have been fixed, but they chose to put their efforts elsewhere. That is right, boys. We now have to we gotta rake in as much of that money as we can. We really gotta milk as many people as we can. So they put out I think there was 50, another 64 collections. So they put out 14 whole new collections. They got all kinds of new fucking. They got a Magnum, which I'll admit the Magnum's cool. This assault rifle, which I have very mixed feelings about. There's a full auto shotgun that is really fucking good, and I mean, it makes me very sad that this update got pushed back. It got pushed back for month and a half, something like that, just so they could shove all this dog shit microtransaction down everybody's throat. Now I'll admit, I personally have bought COD points in the past. On Black Ops 3 I bought a couple times, and since then I've had 100 left over forever. I mean, I have 413 keys now. I'm gonna guess you can't see it because it's probably behind my face, but I really have no intention to ever spend money on these games again. I mean, I'm sure that in the future this game will have a sniper come out, and when it does, I'll use all my keys. I'm not gonna spend money on it. On this game, someone out there has spent a fucking ton of money on this game, even though you don't need to. You can get shit from playing the game. I just saw like a quad there, and I shot one person. How am I so fucking unlucky? I will say that yesterday, I kind of stayed away from the game after the update because every single lobby was just a big-ass sniper lobby. And I don't really care for playing sniper lobbies, to be honest. It's like, just the playstyle of snipers is so annoying, and it's just not fun to play against. I mean, they know where you're gonna be, you know where they're gonna be. I just back out of those fucking lobbies. So in Old Bog, if we're spawning back here where we are, if we pushed up to B flag and they had A, they would spawn back here with us. And that's how, I mean, it was just stuck like that. You'd just be stuck spawning together for, I mean, the whole game pretty much. And I will say, it is nice that they fixed that. But to say that you're gonna fix spawns, then only fix one fucking map, I mean, come on. But don't worry though, because this spawn trap is still, full effect. If they're staring at both doors, we'll just keep... Oh, yep, look at that. They fixed the spawn, guys. Don't worry. I just got a pube away from a triple, and I hit marker to quad feed. That's fucking awesome. Imagine if I would have just no-scoped that guy for a plus 40 across the map. And actually, that brings me on to the next one. The Collaterals. This is, the one that's really good. The one that should have been in the game since day one, but, that's not my business. I think I actually just did a collat like a minute ago, I think. Yeah, because I almost did a triple. I think I got a collat in that. I hope I did. Oh my god. That'll be the only time you see a plus 60 on my channel. That was a nice, that was a nice little streak. But with collaterals being fixed, it is very nice. It helps snipers, you know, it helps the people that are, you know, still making montages and going for clips and everything. It helps them a lot. And it should have been in the game since day one, but not focusing on that. It is really nice. Don't worry, they fixed the spawns. This game is perfect now. They fixed the spawns. As far as the actual Collat update goes, they do feel a lot nicer. I've hit markered a ton of it. Oh my god. That was a triple lineup and a half, and I just wasn't in the right spot to have it. But I've hit markered a fucking ton. But, you know, before the update, I had probably between 40 and 50. We'll just say 45 Collats. And since the update, you know, I've only played probably 3-4 hours with the update, and I've hit probably 10, 15 Collats since then, and I mean, it does feel a lot nicer. Ooh, ooh, that should have been a Collat on that last shot, but I think there was a Collat in there for like a split 5-man. I will say that this game still depends very heavily on the lobby as to whether or not it's fun. Because, you know, Collats and all that stuff, you know, all that other stuff, that it doesn't really change the game. It changes clips, but people are still going to play like dickbags. People are still going to use Juggernaut M16s and one burst you across the map. You know, people are still going to do everything. It's just, it's nice, you know, for the random clip. Okay, fix that shit. Why does my guy climb 9 feet in the air and take 12 seconds to do it? And I don't know, it might be too late for, you know, Collats to really save this game. I feel like if it would have actually got updated, like, really soon into the game, you know, there were, like, people were complaining about Collats, you know, second, third day of the game, and they're like, no, they're fine, dude. Had they started working on it, and had they actually pushed this shit out when they had it done, rather than, you know, hey, we need more microtransactions, guys. I feel like this game really could have been saved. I know this game staled out really fast for a lot of people, myself included, you know. I got bored of it after like a month or so. And I do kind of want to come back to it. But like I said earlier, I mean, sure, Collats are cool and all, but is that really going to save the game? Collaterals kind of add like an excitement factor to going for clips again. Like just last night, you know, like 8 hours after the update came out, some crazy bastard already hit a fucking quad, and it was a quickscope on vacant in a doorway. Like, the odds of 4 people lining up right there are ridiculously low. But I mean, it makes, you know, clips exciting again. I really like using the R700, to be honest, and it was kind of annoying because, you know, the most you can get is 4 kills with it before the patch, but now I definitely think I can, you know, use the R700 again and go for some stanky clips with it. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for this one. I just kinda wanna have my opinions on the update, you know, a full day after the update, so I had some time to play on it. Let's check medals. Okay, so I had 45, I have 70 now, so I've hit 25 Collats since the update. So it definitely helps. It's definitely a lot nicer. I like the Collat update. I don't really care for much of the other updates. Or I like the other updates, but I feel like they could have been done way better and way, you know, just more to it. Like, they added a full auto shotgun that is really fucking overpowered. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. It's got barely less damage than the M10, but it's a lot, you know, faster. It shoots a lot faster, and it's just way better. And then the AR, that's, I mean, it's essentially an ACR from MW2. It 2-shot melts you across the map, and there's nothing you can really do about it. But it's sad to see they care more about microtransactions than actually fixing the game, but I don't know. I just wanted to give you guys my opinions on the update and not rush it and do it, you know, 20 minutes after the update came out. But that's going to do it for me today, guys. Highlight video tomorrow. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know your opinions of the updates. Let me know if you guys hit any triples or quads or whatever. Can't believe someone already hit a quad, so whatever. I might as well just give up. But I'm going to play for a little bit longer, see if I can get some more highlights for my upcoming videos. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Enjoy your night, everybody. Take care.